This is my another portal which is contain a MSDN subscription. So I think my domain controller is
Mm-hmm.
associated with this particular account. Need to verify. Go to the security option again. Select Active Directory Services. Go to the
Mm-hmm.
custom domain name.
Custom
So
domains.
need to click here. Under the custom domain name, you are able to find cloudcuxer.in is verified. Is it correct?
Right.
So, due to reason of confliction, because you know that if we talk about our public IP address, so I don't think we are able to use same public IP address in different location. Is it possible?
No.
Not possible. So, because it's a worldwide, say single domain name that you can use into worldwide. No one can purchase cloudcuxer.in in entire world. Is it
Right.
correct? Now I'm just going to remove it and it's a deleting. It will take up to 30 to 40 seconds. Once it's removed successfully from this particular account, we will
Mm-hmm.
try to verify again because we have already configured the record, right? We have already
Right.
copied the TXT and MX record successfully. Just waiting for the disappear from our uh, previous account. Still in progress. It maybe take time because see, n number of users are associated with this particular account. Okay,
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah.
removed. Now it become on Microsoft.com, become an automatic member of
Right.
on Microsoft.com because you have deleted your custom domain, right?
Custom domain. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it cannot impact to your existing user. Think about it. It cannot impact to your existing user. It just changed the domain name of your user account, right?
Right.
So let me verify again. Now it's successfully removed.
Yep.
We have only one domain which is on Microsoft.com
On
default
Microsoft.
one. No problem. I'm just going to close this account and back to the another Azure portal
Mm-hmm.
and click
Verify.
verify.
Yep. Verify.
Fine. So we successfully verified our custom domain and now move to Azure users means Active Directory user panel and try to create few users. Like I'm going to create with the name of GCP and just drag and drop your user means domain site and just change the domain name that you want to use. So I
Right.
want to associate my GCP account with cloudcuxer.in because cloudcuxer.in is my organization. It's my, you can say that business. So let's create a temporary password as we know that it's a temporary password. Click create. Is it fine?
Yep.
And now, if you want to access your Azure portal, if you want to use this particular account to create a mailboxes or manage the VDI solution with the help of Azure Virtual Desktop, so you need to use GCP at the rate cloudcuxer.in. Do not use on Microsoft.com, right? Let
Right.
me open our Azure portal by using the same account, same username, GCP at cloudcuxer.in. You need to provide your temporary password.
Right.
Fine. We are able to access our Azure services with the help of GCP at the rate cloudcursor.in. Cloudcursor.in is our organization name, our custom domain, and GCP, the user that we created with the help of Azure Active Directory panel. So
Right.
I hope it is okay about the custom domain management.
Yep.
Clear. And next topic, next part related to the topics we need to understand about AD join, which is really important option, really important topic. So, any idea about the AD join or AD connect? Have you performed any task related to the AD join or AD connect?
Uh, like uh, if we have like an existing user in our AD,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want them to like instead of using their regular AD accounts, you want to move them to Azure. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where we use if I talk about like a normal Windows computer, if you go under settings accounts, you add a work account, then it gives you the option to join it to Azure AD so that it gets linked with their Active Directory from Azure.
Okay. So, have you idea about the gap between means Azure AD join or Azure AD connect?
No.
Okay. So let's talk about the AD join because the Azure AD Connect it's a type of hybrid environment. If you want to establish a hybrid setup, which is
Mhm.
count as Azure AD Connect, but if you want to connect an individual machine, means individual client machine, which is considered as a AD join. So let's talk
Okay.
about the gap between Azure AD join and Azure AD Connect. So in case of Azure AD join, if we talk about the usage of Azure AD join, as we know that we have a Azure Active Directory services over Azure portal. This is our
Right.
Azure AD, right? And over Azure AD, we are able to create object in the sense I'm talking about the users and
Right.
groups as well, right?
Groups.
For example, we have an on-premises machine. It may be our laptop or desktop, which is contain Windows 10 operating system or Windows 11 operating system, right?
Right.
By using the Azure AD join, we are able to connect our on-premises client PC, right? And the use of client PC, it is used to protect the password,
Mhm.
protect user password, and second, it is also responsible to save the BitLocker key.
So it saves that key in Azure AD under like that user properties.
Yes, you are able to save
Okay.
the BitLocker key of your on-premises server, on-premises Windows operating system, and you can save it over Azure Active Directory users.
Okay.
Clear? So this is the concept of Azure AD join, not connect. Think about the join, connect. So in case of Azure AD Connect, for example, this is our Azure portal, and we establish our on-premises domain controller. For example, this one is our domain machine that we establish with any name like as abc.com, right? The domain controller that we establish with the name of abc.com.
Mm-hmm.
And ABC contain n number of users like as with name of ABC, XYZ, and test
Right.
account, right? Any. These all are the user accounts that you created in our on-premises AD. Clear?
Right. Right.
As we know that the use of on-premises domain controller, you are able to use these users to log in your client PC. Like you
Right.
establish Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 8 operating system. So I think if our user are part of domain, means if you converted your machine from work group to domain. So we are able to log in with ABC, RXYZ, RTS,
Right.
test user, right?
Right.
Cool. So I don't want to create the same user for our Office 365, right? Because why we need to create again and again? I need to manage the
Right.
password in two different locations, which is really difficult. Means
Right.
for our desktop, for our workstation, Office workstation, I'm using another password. For my mailing services or for my team services, I need to use my another password. So it's really difficult. It just consumes a lot of time. Correct?
Right.
So, with the help of Azure AD Connect, we are able to synchronize our entire domain. Not a particular user. You are able to synchronize your entire domain, entire users which is available in our Active Directory. Clear?
Yep.
Whenever you create new user on abc.com, it automatically sync to the Azure Active Directory portal. And from Azure Active Directory, you are able to access the same user over Office 365 portal. You just need to assign the mailboxes. You just need to assign the licenses. That's it. Once you assign the license, you are able to send a mail and receive a mail. Is it correct?
Okay. Yeah, and if I create user in Azure portal, it will also get synced in AD.
Huh.
Like it will also create an account in AD.
No,
Or
no,
that is
no. It's a one-way transaction.
one. Okay.
We are able to shrink the user password only from cloud to on-premises,
Got it.
because you know that ABC XYZ our test user must be contain at least one password. It's mandatory to
Right.
use the password.
Right. Right.
So whenever we synchronize our username, the password automatically sync to the Azure portal, right? If you want to use
Yep.
ABC user for your Office 365 account, you must need to use the same password that you configure on premises. Clear?
Right. Yep.
As it is, we have a hidden feature. You can say that we have a hidden service that can give us option to you can change the ABC password from Azure Active Directory, and the same password you need to use in on-premises. So you can say that yes, we are able to synchronize the password from Azure AD to on-premises AD, but it cannot give us option to synchronize the user from Azure AD to on-premises. Password synchronization is possible, but user synchronization not possible.
Got it. So if someone if we go into the O365 portal and change user password, it'll automatically change on the AD account, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Okay, so can we proceed for next?
Yeah.
Is it clear about the gap between AD Join and AD Connect? So AD Connect means we need to learn lots of things in case of Azure AD Connect. AD Join
Right.
just need to if you want to save the password, or you want to save the what we can say that uh, BitLocker keys, so it can help. Is it okay?
Yes, G. All good.
Fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to connect my Windows 10 operating system. Need to connect with RDP. Okay, this is my Windows 10 machine that I established, that I installed in my workstation. You can say the desktop. I'm just going to connect this particular machine with my Azure AD Connect, Azure AD Join. Is it okay?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so we have already created one Active Directory user with name of gcp@cloudcaxa.in. I'm going to
Right.
use same user to connect our Windows 10 machine.
Okay.
Simple step that you need to use, just need to click start, go to the setting. Under the setting we have accounts.
Okay.
Select your account and click access work or school.
Right.
Could you please check, are you able to record the session? Because I'm unable to record it, just grayed out for me.
I think it gives me the option. Let me click on start record. It says recording pending. Is it giving you any prompt to?
Now it started. Yeah, fine.
Oh, it started. It started.
Okay. So back to the on-premises Windows 10 computer. Just need to click Access Work or School, and we have one option: Connect.
Right. Connect.
Provide the username and password. GCP at cloudkaksa.in.
Don't we have to click on join this device to Azure Active Directory?
Uh, not only so, by default it redirect you on the same page.
Okay.
Okay, MDM is activated. No need to connect with MDM. All set. We successfully connected with our Azure Active Directory user GCP at the rate cloudkaksa.in. Fine. Okay, now we are able to log in our Windows 10 machine with the help of GCP account, right?
Right. Right.
But another usage of our Active Directory user means we are able to save the key, BitLocker key from on-premises Windows 10 machine, save to the
Right.
Azure portal. Open your Azure portal means open Azure Active Directory, and it give us an option of devices. Just need to click on devices and verify your system is successfully connected or not. Okay, we are able to find two unmanaged devices. Click here. Uh, okay, I think this one is our system desktop FGM0 something. Join through AD joined.
Right.
GCP is owner
GCP. Yeah.
and MDM not activated. Registration timing. This is the timing 7:32, right?
Right. Right.
Now, so it means that we successfully registered we successfully connected our Windows 10 on-premises machine with Azure Active Directory.
Right.
Now, try to understand about how we can save the BitLocker keys over Azure portal. In case you forget the password of your BitLocker, so how we can recover it. Back to the on-premises. Let me check. Need to create a separate disk for the testing purpose. Okay, just created a one partition with capacity of 5 gig. Open this PC, go to the test BitLocker. I'm going to create few folders. And save it. Need to configure BitLocker service for this particular drive. You can open directly from the control panel. I'll just search BitLocker, and we are able to find n number of drives are available, D, E, F, like that, and we are responsible to apply on what we can say that test BitLocker. Click here, turn on the BitLocker,
Right.
select your password. It's up to you. Provide the password detail and click next again. We have a 4 different way to save our password. One is save to your Azure AD account, save to a USB, save as a file, and print as a print the recovery keys. So it's up to you. In our case, I want to save it on Azure portal. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
Select first step, first option, save to the Azure AD account. Click next. Click next. And encrypt. Start encryption. So it's just a 5 GB of drive. That's why it successfully completed it, right?
Right.
Now, as we know that the use of BitLocker keys, it will protect our drive from unauthorized user. Means no one can access this particular drive without password. Is it clear?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we have already saved the keys over Azure portal. So back to the Azure portal, open your Azure Active Directory services, select devices, and under the devices, click on unmanaged device, click desktop, and we are able to find the same keys. You just need to click here and copy the key. In case if you forget the password, you can use this particular key to unlock our on-premises drive.
Right.
Now clear?
Yep.
So not only for this particular task, if you want to use your device, means you need to also use your Azure AD join to enroll your on-premises device to. You need to use the same procedure to enroll your device for Microsoft Intune services, right?
Yep.
Fine. So now we completed the part of Azure AD join as well. Okay. Next, talk about tenant and RBAC services. And after that, we'll move ourselves to the hybrid environment like Azure AD Connect. For this particular task, we need to establish on-premises domain. Need to install domain services in Server 2016, R2012, R2019, and then try to synchronize. But for now, talk about the tenant. So, may I know the usage of tenant are just need to know about the basic understanding of Azure tenant.
Right. The basic understanding of that.
So over Azure portal, we have some important tools. You can say that one is, for example, Azure subscription.
Yep.
Second one is Azure AD license. Third one is Azure tenant. So just wanted to know about the gap between Azure subscription, AD licenses, and tenant. The actual use, the real-time usage of these important tools. So I think we completed the part of subscription, right?
Right. Yeah.
We must need to purchase at least one subscription to perform any task over Azure portal. Like you are planning to set up, you want to create your virtual machine, you want to set up your storage account, or anything that you want. You must need to purchase at least one subscription, and by using the subscription, we are able to purchase the resources. Is it correct?
Yeah.
What do you think about the licenses? Why it is important?
I guess that sets a limit of how much like user we can have.
Mhm. We need to apply the licenses to our Azure Active Directory users. So I think we have option to create unlimited user. It is not dependent on AD licenses.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. See, whenever we create or sign up ourselves over a Azure portal, it may be free trial, pay as you go, or MSDN subscription, right? Uh, like in our case, this is my account that I created. I think I sign up myself for this particular account Before 10 to 15 days. Yes, the account that I
Okay.
created at least 10 days before, right? So Azure will provide a free AD license, two AD licenses for 1 month. Got it? What I'm saying? Azure will by default provide free AD licenses for 1 month. For example, you sign up yourself over Azure portal at 1st of May, for example, and you activated your AD license after 2 months or 3 months, it is applicable for 30 days.
Okay.
It's not based on your subscription. You created your subscription, you sign up yourself and purchase a subscription in the month of February, and you want to activate your AD license in April or maybe May. So it means according to the activation, it gives you a 30 days of validity. Is it fine? Please
Okay.
confirm. Is it okay?
Yep. Yep.
But question is that why we need to use the AD licenses, right? Why it is important? In which case we
Right.
need to proceed with AD licenses? As we discussed before, with the help of Azure Active Directory services, we are able to enroll the devices in MDM and enroll the devices in MAM, right? MDM,
Right.
mobile device management, MAM, mobile application management. Is it correct?
Yes.
Without AD license, right? No matter you are using pay as you go account, right? Without AD license, we are unable to enroll any single device, right? Although our Microsoft Intune service can help us to enroll uh, iOS, means Mac OS. It help us to enroll Windows, not only the Windows and Android as well. Are
Right.
types of platform which is supported by the Microsoft Intune. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Let me show you the product, the information about the licenses. This is our Azure Active Directory panel, and in the Active Directory panel, we are able to find licenses. Correct?
Right.
Select the licenses as we discussed before. I think in last session we discussed some part of Active Directory licenses, right? To assign over a group. Clear?
Right.
Select the all products. So we activated one license which is enterprise mobility plus security E5. Total number of licenses are available 250, but unfortunately this license is applicable for 30 days only. Means
Right.
if you really want to learn about the Intune, if you really want to learn about the services of Office 365, so I don't think we need to pay any amount for the learning purpose. We have option to purchase the free trial account over Azure portal or Office 365 portal. Use Active Directory free license for 30 days. You can manage your Office 365 services with this particular license. If you want to perform the task for Microsoft Intune services, the same license can help you to enroll different devices. And 250 licenses are really enough, right? You want to enroll your
Right.
Windows, you want to enroll your Mac, Android, iOS, everything possible because you have enough licenses. Clear?
Yep.
How we can activate? Just need to click try or buy. So both options are available free trial. Just need to click here free trial and click activate. Right? If you are using it first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are trying to avail your license first time, so it will be give you the complete information. It means you are able to access it for 30 days. Otherwise, it will inform you you have already utilized the free trial. Please try to purchase a new license. Is it correct?
Got it. Yeah. Correct.
Second time means after 30 days, definitely it will display you have already utilized your free trial services. So please proceed with second. Please proceed to purchase a new license. So in our case, this is my account that I created only for the training purpose. So maybe after
Mm-hmm.
10 or 15 days, I will be close it. So that's why I activated both license. Azure Active Directory Premium 2 license, enterprise mobility security E5 licenses.
Mm-hmm.
Premium 2 licenses can give us up to 100, means 100 licenses are available. We are able to use for the 100 different enrollment.
Mm-hmm.
E5 licenses, 250 licenses are available in E5. Clear?
Yep.
Okay, let me check it. Just need to click here and it give us, just click on service plans. These all are the features which is involved in our enterprise E5. These all are the product.
Right.
Intune, Defender, cloud application, multi-factor authentication through, not through Active Directory, multi-factor authentication through conditional access. We have a two different way to apply the MFA policy. One through Active Directory, another through um conditional
Conditional.
access services. We have a
Right.
rights management and something. Okay, these all are the product. These all are the license. And second, just need to verify in premium service plan. This particular option can help you to manage the Office 365 services only. It cannot help you to enroll the devices because we are
Right.
unable to find any option related to the Intune. Is it correct?
Yep.
So before enroll any devices over Azure Office Microsoft Intune, you must need to verify the types of licenses that you have. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Any question about the licensing service?
No. All good.
Okay, so this is the free AD licenses, and we are responsible to manage the license AD licenses only. We good with the subscription. We good with the licenses. Let's talk about a tenant. So, as per the name suggests, tenant. The tenant options are also available in Office 365 portal, and which is available in Azure Active Directory as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
have you idea about the tenant? How we can use the tenant over Office 365 portal?
No, I don't.
Okay, fine. Okay, so tenant it's really important service means for the administrator, because what happened? I have a very basic example to understand about the actual meaning of tenant. Whenever we sign up ourselves over Azure portal, Azure will give us a one free tenant associated with your account, associated with your subscription, not account. Let me open my Azure Active Directory panel, click on overview, and you are able to find one tenant ID. Is it correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my tenant ID, right? And
Yep.
if you purchase any resource, like you want to purchase a virtual machine, you want to purchase a storage or VNet, anything, your tenant ID is associated with your resources. Like which resource created by which user. We should know about it. Got it what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
For example, this is my root account. This is my Azure root account. And I have already created three different users, and the all user associated with my root account. AWS, GCP, and Azure. These three different user account that I created through my root account. And these all are the engineers, you can say that. These all are the engineers. We
Right.
had we had these engineers to divide our workload. Because you know that I'm not able to manage each and every services due to number of services are running over Azure portal. So that's why I discussed with my manager and asked for to hire some
Mm-hmm.
engineers who already know about the Azure services, right? But I don't
Right.
want to share any. I don't want to share the credential of my root account with any new joiners, with any other Azure engineers. Correct?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to purchase the services. We have a both way. You can purchase the another subscription for these account, but your account
Mm-hmm.
should be a part of Azure Active Directory user. You must need to create these user with the help of Azure AD, right? And
Right. Yeah.
create a tenant for every user. Got it? Create a tenant for every users. Tenant is a type of identification which is help us to identify which device or which resource are created, which resources are created with the help of which user. Let me show
Got it. Got it.
you. I think in my another portal, not this one, because this one is our my pay as you go account, so I have to pay the amount. But in our MSDN subscription, I have already purchased a number of resources.
Okay.
Two different users virtual machines are available: uh, cloud that VM something zero and domain. Just need to open the users virtual machines property, uh, and it give you the information about resource ID, right? If you just copy the resource ID and paste on notepad, so it contains lots of information. This is subscription, right? 4653 something dot. This is your tenant information. This is your resource group, AVD training, provider, Microsoft dot compute, virtual machine, and domain. It gives you the complete path. But our responsibility to just identify the tenant ID.
Right.
4635. Let me check. 4635. Okay. Back to the. Just need to open our Azure Active Directory panel.
Yeah.
Actually, I purchased multiple tenant for this particular account. So we need to verify the tenant's detail. Now we are able to find this particular subscription ID, right?
Right. Yeah.
4635 something. The same subscription ID which is associated with your virtual machine. It means that you created this particular virtual machine using this particular subscription, correct?
Right.
When you
Right.
have a multiple Azure engineers, so it's our responsibility to identify. Means on single click you can identify this particular virtual machine created by ABC user or XY user, correct?
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
So the meaning of tenant, you can say that it is used for the identification, and also with the help of tenant, we are able to divide, we are able to create multiple subscription and share subscription with our Active Directory users. Clear?
Yeah.
Multiple options are available. Just click on Manage Tenant. Some default tenants are available, like as these all are the default tenant. This one is my default tenant, and this is shared tenant, which is shared by this particular account. It's also shared by this particular account. So means we have option to use multiple tenant on the same time.
Got it.
Clear? So
Yeah.
this is all about the topics that we discussed. Means the according to the agenda, we completed all the topic. We left with the RBAC services and hybrid environment.
Hybrid. Yeah.
So RBAC is a role-based access control that can help us to distribute the resources and subscription as well. We will discuss it. And second option, we need to know about the concept of Azure AD Connect. The Azure AD Connect can help us to synchronize on-premises Active Directory user to our
Azure.
Azure AD.
Right. Yeah.
So these two different topics we'll discuss tomorrow. Is it okay? Because I need to install one server machine and install domain controller on premises.
Yeah, sure.
Please let me know if you have a question, doubt, suggestion.
No, I think pretty much things are quite clear. Yeah.
Cool. So once we complete the part of Azure AD, we will move ourselves to the Azure Active Directory Domain Services. Azure AD Domain Services, which is considered as the Azure AAD services, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that can help us to set up our hybrid environment. Without migrating our on-premises server, you are able to synchronize the on-premises server policy over Azure portal. So we'll discuss later. But firstly, we just need to complete the part of hybrid setup.
Right. Yeah.
Done?
Yep, Jeet, all good.
Okay, so we'll connect tomorrow on same time. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you, Jeet. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye bye.